It looked like any other morning. एक सुनहरी सुबह राजू पार्क में खेल रहा था. Raju was out in the sun, doing what any young boy would do, just playing. But something about the air felt off. लेकिन कुछ अजीब लग रहा था. Usually a park is full of life, but here the silence was heavy. कोई भी मुस्कुरा नहीं रहा था. Even with the sun out, not a single person was smiling. It was as if the park itself had forgotten how it felt to be happy. The trees were gnarled and the colors had faded, leaving a world that simply couldn't produce the joy it used to. That's when the silence finally broke. Achanak, ek jadui पेड़ बोला. One of the ancient trees in the center of the park began to speak. The tree didn't sound powerful. It sounded exhausted. Raju, मैंने अपनी खुशी खो दी है. It told Raju that its own happiness had withered away. Without its joy, the rest of the park was dying too. It looked at Raju and asked a simple question. Raju kept going, finding a child who had nothing to eat. Usne ek bhooke bacche ke saath apna khana saja kiya. He sat down and shared his own meal. The response was immediate. Aur wo bachcha muskuraya. This is how the change spreads. Instead of staying in one spot, the warmth from these interactions starts to ripple outward, covering more and more of the park. Kindness has a way of building on itself. Each smile makes the next one easier to find, and the warmth starts to grow faster than the shadows can keep up. He found one last person, a girl sitting all by herself on a bench. Usne ek akeli ladki ke saath khela. He didn't say much. He just invited her to play. And just like the others, the gloom lifted. Aur wo muskurayi. At this point, the air in the park feels different. The gnarled branches are beginning to straighten, and the gray is finally being crowded out by the light Raju has been gathering. Raju had done enough. He had gathered enough small moments of joy to bring a real change back to the center of the park. With the park glowing behind him, Raju walked back to the ancient tree. Raju पेड़ के पास वापस लौट आया. The tree felt the warmth returning. पेड़ जोर से चमकने लगा. It soaked up light from the ground, glowing brighter than before. The tree stood tall again, its voice clear and strong. दयालुता से खुशी मिलती है, पेड़ ने कहा. It reminded Raju that kindness is where happiness begins. The magic hadn't come from a spell. The tree was simply reflecting the heart of the people in the park, and Raju had given them a reason to feel good again. Then the light surged. Aur achanak pura park khushi se bhar gaya. Every leaf, every bench, and every path burst into full, vibrant color. Raju looked around at the world he had helped heal. याद रखें, दयालुता के छोटे-छोटे काम बड़ी खुशियां लाते हैं. Always remember that small acts lead to big changes. The park didn't need a grand miracle to wake up. It just needed someone to stop and care about the people standing right in front of them. The whole world changed because one boy made 3 quiet, kind choices.